Alright, today is my science activity. Alright guys, let's gather around the table and now I'm gonna teach you guys a little about sinking and floating is. Do you guys know what sinking and floating is? Sinking is when you put a rock in the water and it goes all the way to the bottom. And floating is like when you have a raft and you can float in the water so you stay above the water. Alright, so now I'm going to play a video for you guys to watch about sinking and floating.
Float, sink, float, sink. What about this metal spoon? What do you think? It sinks. Let's explore, let's find out what floating and sinking's all about. Come and join me, let's find out. Will it sink or float? Let's try something heavy. What about a big old key? Will it float like the leaf? Let's see. Will it sink or float? It sinks. Sink. Float. Sink. Float. Sink, sink, sink. Float, float, float. Floating along like a boat. Some materials sink down, 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 when others just stay on the top floating around. So what's it all about? What makes things sink or float? Armband, rubber ring, baby swimming chair. Blow them up with air. Paddling pool, beach ball, little blow-up boat. Metal key, money, a hook for your coat. If it weighs the same or less than water pushing up, we call the object buoyant. It stays up, up, up. If it's buoyant, it'll float on by. But if it's not, it'll sink. Bye-bye. We've explored, we've found out what floating and sinking's all about. Come on, let's all shout out. We know what sinks and floats. Sinking and floating, sinking and floating. We know what it's about. Now why don't you try it out?
Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys some items. Let's see if you guys can guess and see what is sinking or float, or which one's sinking or floating. So now we're going to go, when it's floating, you're going to put your hands up, go like this, and then when it's sinking, you're going to get down low. Floating, you put your hands up. Alright, so rocks, what do you think? That's going to be sinking. What about a duck? A duck's going to be floating. What do you think a train's going to be? Is it going to be floating or sinking? I think it's going to be sinking. What about a full Coke can? Do it with me, come on. How about it's going to be sinking? What about a piece of wood? Do you think it's going to be floating? I think it's going to be floating. What if you put on your swimmies and you go in the pool? Do you think you're going to be floating or sinking? I think you're going to be floating. So you stay above the water. What about an apple? An apple would be sinking. What about, this would be like a noodle. I have a noodle here for you guys to show you guys. Big noodle. I think you would sink, or you would float for sure. What about marshmallows? Would they sink or float? They would float. What about a hammer? A hammer would sink. Do you guys think it would sink or float? What about a leaf? Just like in the video, it would float. That's it. All right, let's do now. The items that we chose, I have here for you guys that are here on the table that we chose from around the room. So let's see. Let's have you guys come up here and pick an item and we'll put it in the water and see if it sinks or floats. So first, let's have someone come up here. Let's do the Batman. Someone come up here and choose an item up here that I have all of these items. So let's see if it sinks or floats. Well, that sinks. All right, so let's take that one out and try it. That one is in the sinking pile. This is the sinking pile. This is the floating pile. All right, so now let's try. Should we try the egg? Since it was just Easter. That one floats. All right, let's take that one out. All right, so now I'm gonna could have someone use the tongs and put in, let's say, the golf ball. Put the golf ball in the water. It sinks. So let's take that one out and put that in the sinking pile. How about two people come up here, they put it in like a cars, both the cars sink. So let's have someone come up here and use the tweezers. Get out all the water. Now let's try, what about the duck? The duck floats. So let's take the duck out. That one goes in that pile. What about the Superman? That one sinks as well. Let's take that one out and put it in the sinking pile. What about these 3 coins? A dime, a nickel, and a quarter. I think they would go down. Oh, they did. Now that we got the coins out, they go in the sinking pile. So now, sinking, let's try the elephant and the lion. What do you think those do? That one floats. They both float. They both float. They're swimming. They stay up. Well, let's take those out. Let's try. All right, so as the kids come up, I'm gonna have a few of them use the tweezers to get them out or to put them in. So let's put the glasses to put them in, to use their fine motor skills. That one sinks. Let's put it in the sinking pile. So now let's try the giraffe. See if somebody can get the giraffe in there. Oh, that one floats just like the other animals. What about the truck? Let's see if we can pick that one up. Oh, that one floats. Starting to sink. What about a little Pez lamb? Let's see if it sinks or floats. That one also floats. Let's try now the spoon or the ball. The ball for sure. Yell it, ready, it floats. So now let's try, what do you think? It's definitely gonna sink. All right, so now that we've tried all those items, let's count which ones sink and which one floated. So let's count, ready? Count the ones that sunk. 1, 2, 1, 2, count with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items that sank. Now, ones that floated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which one had more? I think the sinking one had more. It had 10 and this one had 8. This one had 10 and this one had 8. All right, so now, what do you guys think after we learned all this? What do you think sinking or floating means? Sinking and floating means sinking means it goes all the way to the bottom, and then floating means it goes all the way to the top. All right, so now with all these items, let's find something that would rhyme together, like duck and truck, or ball, no, that doesn't rhyme. Spoon and moon. What other would rhyme? What other things that would rhyme? Ball and fall. Egg and beg. They might not be real words, but they still rhyme together. Bat and mat. What other words that could rhyme together? What about dime and time, or dime and lime? That is my science activity.